Good morning, sweetheart. Or should I say, Mrs. Vine? Isn't this absolutely beautiful? From now on, it's just you and me and the rest of our lives. Every minute of every day, together. Summer, winter, autumn, spring, come what may, I'll always be with you. Wherever you go, I'll go. Every direction you turn, there'll be no escape from my love. Oh, I know people say that you change when you get married, but don't worry, darling, I'll never change. Never. Sure, we'll face obstacles, but we'll face them as a team. And when we do go through hard times, we'll go through them together. And we'll always be able to look back to this day, this place, this perfect moment together. Don't bite your nails, love.
Hello, Samaritans. Yes. Yes, of course. Try to calm down. Now, you say you've taken some pills. What sort of pills? Slow down, slow down. What were they? Paracetamol. And how many? 2. With a glass of water. You're going to be absolutely fine. You've nothing to worry about whatsoever. At least 25 or 30. And even then you'd be all right. You'd have to wash them down with, say, 1.5 litres of vodka, followed by another dozen sleeping pills, more vodka, more pills. Not necessarily in that order, no. That's quite all right. Glad to be of assistance.
Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict upon which you are all agreed?
We have.
How do you find the defendant?
Shifty.
What do you mean, shifty?
We find him shifty and a little bit dodgy.
You must say guilty or not guilty.
OK, we, the members of the jury, find the defendant guilty looking.
You can't find him guilty looking. You have to say guilty or not guilty based on the facts.
I am basing it on the facts. The fact that he looks guilty.
Doesn't matter what he looks like. You have to give your verdict based on whether you think he committed the crime in question.
Oh, well, you didn't say that, did you? You said, how do we find him?
That's just how we phrase it in court.
Well, you shouldn't. If that was Jack the Ripper sat there, we may have found him a pleasant and amiable chap. And we'd have said that, you'd have let him go, and then you'd have had the blood of innocent women all over your hands.
Look, sir...
What you should say is, do we think the defendant did it?
All right, do you think he did it?
Ah, well, that's a difficult question. It was well over 100 years ago.
Not Jack the Ripper, this man here.
Him? Well, as I say, he looks a little bit dodgy, but I don't think he's a prostitute murderer.
No, do you think he's guilty or not guilty of stealing a washing machine?
Guilty. He definitely did it. And I'm not basing that on the way he looks.
And what are you basing it on?
His defence.
At last.
She looks shifty as well.
Lining up the red for the centre pocket. Lovely. It's beautifully positioned on the green.
This is a lovely house, Karen.
Thanks.
Have you had much work done to it?
Yeah, I had some of that one-way glass put in, so I can see out, but they can't see in. It just looks like a mirror to them.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. I only had the upstairs done.
You want to get with the 21st century?
$28.
Is it brown next?
Blue, brown, green and yellow. Nice plugs. Oh, there's a way to remember it. Never eat shredded wheat.
That's the compass. Every good boy deserves football.
No, that's the musical scales.
That was that song. Snooker, loopy, nuts are we will. Snooker, loopy, punt the reds, then screw back to yellow, green, brown, blue, pink and black.
Snooker, loopy, that's how we will. Snooker, loopy, green ball.
Hi.
Hello.
Are you looking for some company?
Not really. I just want sex.
That's what I meant.
Oh. Why did you say, oh, you're looking for some company?
It's just what we say. It's a polite way of saying it, because some people get embarrassed.
Well, doesn't it get confusing? What if, you know, they only do want company?
Well, that's never happened.
It might do. What you should say is, are you looking for some company? Get past the embarrassing bit. And then say, because if you are, you've come to the wrong place. I only do sex.
Look, mate, what do you want?
I've stopped for directions.
I thought you wanted sex.
I do. It's just a polite way of saying it.
Okay, let's do it the polite way, shall we? Are you after company whilst looking for directions?
Yes, I am. How much?
Well, say if I was to point you in the right direction with my hands, that would be 30. If I was to give you oral directions, that would be £60. And if I was to take you all the way to your destination, that would be 80.
And how much would it be for sex?
Go on.
Something troubling him greatly about this. Difficult to see quite how he's going to make this work. He's going to have a go.
Foul.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Last night I went out with my girlfriend, Claudia Schiffer. I took her to the Ritz Hotel, which I own. And who should I bump into but my old mate, George W. Bush. And we talked about the old times when I invented the combine harvester and the microchip, all in the same week. And gave Bill Gates his first job.
What are you doing?
The book's much better than the film.